All right, yesterday we got a little bit of a interesting update from Trent Williams about teammate Nick Martin, just a minor thumb injury. But we have another injury update, but more, I think, positive news. You have Malik Mustapha, who we found out after the NFL draft had suffered a torn ACL. This was a surprise to everyone. And so we really don't know when he's going to be back. We heard potentially mid-season. I don't know. We really don't know. Well, Malik Mustapha posted today on his Instagram page of him moving, and he is moving exceptionally well for being 21 weeks post-operation. Take a look at Malik Mustapha as he is returning from a torn ACL right here. Obviously, this is an extremely encouraging sign, seeing Malik Mustapha be able to, run in a straight line, do squats, make these turns and curves, running at an angle, really showing that seems pretty darn close. And, with training camp being about a month away, we don't know exactly when he'll be ready to return, but maybe at some point, maybe towards the end of training camp, we'll see. Maybe he could come back. There also is a good chance that he will start the season on the PUP, which would give him additional 4 weeks to just get healthy and get right. So he'll miss the first 4 weeks of the season potentially. We'll see. But again, just being able to see him out there running, moving well is a good sign, because I think with what we saw from Malik last year, he looked like a guy who is definitely going to play a big role this season, obviously, before we found out he got hurt. So that was a bit of a shocker, but if he is healthy and he is ready to go, I would still assume he will be a big part of the 49ers secondary. As we know, Jair Brown also had a procedure on his ankle. He missed the offseason program, is expected to be back, I think, sometime around training camp. So right now, the 49ers, 2 young safeties in which they've drafted, both dealing with injuries, which is why they brought in Jason Pinnock, who I thought right away when they signed was an underrated signing. And then when we found out the news about Malik, it made it abundantly clear that Pinnock was going to play a big role for the San Francisco 49ers next season. Richie Grant, a guy that I really liked coming out of UCF, really made a name for himself at the Senior Bowl as a phenomenal athlete, a guy who could play corner, outside corner, nickel, safety. Obviously didn't really play particularly well with the Falcons, but maybe a change of scenery will help. And we've seen guys have rocky starts to the beginning of their career, change teams, and completely take off. So Richie Grant strikes me as one of those potential types of players. So we'll see. But again, it is very good to see Malik Mustapha running and looking solid, coming off the ACL surgery. So the hope is Malik will be ready to go, at some point at the early portion of the season. I would say if he missed 4 games, I think that's all right. You don't want to miss him to miss more than that, right? I don't want Malik to necessarily have to wait till mid-season, week 8, week 9, week 4 I could live with, especially with some of the additions that the 49ers have. So that's a pretty solid update if you ask me, and really cool to see Malik moving well. So let me know what you guys think about this. When do you think Malik Mustapha returns to the field? You let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.